Riders 1 minute out. Free laps are over with 6 laps to go. No more free laps. You're going to be racing for 50 minutes of racing. Do not ride backwards on the course. Your neutral service, if you have a problem, state bicycle tent right before our start-finish line, about 100 meters back on the left-hand side, as we are coming down now to 30 seconds as we're getting ready for day number 2 of the St. Francis Tulsa Tough. This is our FC Tulsa Arts District. 1.4 kilometer long L-shaped course as we're getting ready once again for our masters, former road professionals, national champions, and current national champions as well. Masters riders, you're going to be going on the whistle when I say timers ready, officials ready, riders ready. We're underway. It's our masters, 50 minutes of racing. Hey, right now as our masters are underway, how about if we start off with our podium with our FC Tulsa Arts District Criterium. Junior girls 15-16, junior girls 15-16. Like to be able to call up in 3rd place. Once again, for our podium, FC Tulsa Arts District, our junior girls 15-16, battling it out for the American Criterium Cup in 3rd place on the day. Crank Revolution, Lenny Shelton. Bronze medal for Lenny. Silver medal, this rider coming from the Oklahoma Flyers, Elizabeth Hernandez. And your gold medal ride. Please welcome to the top step, Miranda Thompson. Also being presented, Miranda Thompson with our Tulsa Tough winner's jersey. Arms up in the air, a celebration. Again, 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations. Now with our winner, 2 will come down. Miranda Thompson, stay on the top step because we're going to present you also, as this was race number 1 of the American Criterium Cup. That will give you the overall leaders jersey after race number 1. Six-race series starting off here with race number 1 in Tulsa. Next week, moving on to Salt Lake City. And coming out on top, picking up the maximum points available, Miranda Thompson. Moving on to our 17-18 junior girls, 17-18 junior girls. Third place riding for North Star Development Team, Maya, oh, never mind. Second place racing for Crispy Print Racing, Jocelyn Wright. Congratulations, Jocelyn. That's a silver medal ride for you. And your winner, racing for Stoic. Please welcome to the top step, Layla Jones. Once again, is this the first race being presented? Juniors having an opportunity to be able to race here on Saturday and being able to race tomorrow on Sunday. Your winner's jersey from St. Francis Health System, Tulsa Tough, Layla Jones. Medals now being passed out for the American Criterium Cup, given a silver medal. Top Step getting the gold medal. And with that, your overall leaders jersey of the American Criterium Cup, once again, Layla Jones. Junior boys 15-16, a big battle took place right here at our FC Tulsa Arts District Criterium. Coming out on third, the Oz Development Team, Park Bishop. Finishing up in second, Aditya Yoshi. And your winner, a #1 ride. Please welcome Tozer Jones. Once again, putting on the winner's jersey here of our St. Francis Health System. Tozer Jones, #1 in the top step of the podium. Followed by Yoshi and Park Bishop. Riders remaining on the podium because now you're going to receive your American Criterium Cup medals. bronze, silver, and gold. Just put the red jersey on top of the Tulsa jersey. Winning in race number 1 puts you in the overall lead for the American Criterium Cup 6-race series spread out throughout the nation. Tozer Jones, your ACC champion. Moving on to our junior men 17-18. Now I'm looking for Miguel Davis. Come on up. Miguel, you're going to be 3rd place. It's a bronze medal ride for Miguel Davis. Silver medal riding for the biker cycling team, Julio Sanchez Alvarado. And winning in the sprint, showing he had the fastest legs on the day. He races for the Cleveland Cycling Academy, Jackson Clary. Top 3 junior men and our top stop putting on the winner's jersey from our St. Francis Health System. Picking up a 1st place at the FC Tulsa Arts District Criterium, Jackson Clary. With that, the American Criterium Cup medals are passed out. A silver medal, a bronze medal, and of course the gold medal. Along with the gold medal, as this is race number 1, will be your American Criterium Cup red leader's jersey.
Masters men about to make their way back around the final turn. Still all together here. Had some fast laps earlier on. We saw this one go single file front to back. Starting to slow down a little bit now, though, so we'll see if we can change that with a $100 cash premium. Attention, riders, ring me up for $100 cash. $100 cash, riders, $100 cash to the winner of the next lap. 100 cash on the line here, gentlemen. 100 cash next time through. 100 bucks courtesy of Bicycles of Tulsa, one of our great premium sponsors here at Tulsa Tough, throwing out 100 bucks to the winner of this next lap. They'll take this one free and clear. Remember, these premiums have nothing to do with the race outcome. It is for this lap and this lap only. And the best part is they don't know when they're coming. Frankie and I get to decide which laps will ring those on. So seeing these guys slow up a little bit, thought now is a good time to throw some cash out there, and we'll see who's going to get paid with a $100 cash premium next time we see them.
Hey, we're sitting right here with Jackson Clary, winner of the 17-18 Cleveland Cycling Academy, coming back to Tulsa. It's not your first trip here, is it?
No, sir. I was here last year for the 15, 16-year-olds, and it was a lot hotter last year, so it was a little bit more enjoyable on the course this year, but this course is awesome. The turns here are awesome. The atmosphere is awesome. It was a great race.
Obviously, everybody circles on Tulsa Tough. They're on their calendar to be able to come here. You also, being this is race number 1 in the ACC, you had a breakaway of 9 riders last couple laps. Tell me, what was your thought process in trying to be able to figure out how to be able to come across that line first?
Well, it was a very fast race. We started off a lot hotter than I thought we would. So for me, being more of the sprinter type, I was just trying to shield myself from the wind, you know, trying to surf those back kind of four wheels. And going into the last lap, there was a couple digs up the hill, so I made sure I was a little bit further up in the positioning. And then coming down the hill, I was able to kind of muscle my way to the front and get the whole shot through the last corner, and then just unleash my sprint from there.
Definitely a good sprinter, showing you had the fastest legs on the day. Jackson Cleary, your overall leader of the ACC, with the win today. Obviously, a lot of top juniors showing up here. What does that do for your confidence going into the next races, and especially national championships that'll be coming up as well?
Well, I did have my national championships. It didn't go quite as well as I thought I wanted to, but you know, there was a lot of learning involved there. I mean, all the kids here they're great racers. Everyone out here deserves to be here. And throughout the race, I was trying my best. I was really hurting throughout the race. And so it's keeping that self-confidence throughout the race and just knowing that no matter what, you just got to muscle through it and get through it. So every kid out here deserves to be here, and it was a really, really great race.
No matter what, once you're fast, you're always fast. The fastest on the day, Jackson Cleary. Give him a big round of applause.
Masters rolling back through, all back together after that pre-pickup from Chris McDonald, the Titan Racing Cadence cycler rider, wearing number 428 on his back, picking up that $100 from Bicycles of Tulsa. Little move rolling off the front, including yesterday's winner. Getting away right now, Rassam Bahati with 402 on his back. Former professional national champion, now racing into the Masters age category here, trying to double up after winning yesterday. And now Bahati got himself a little space out there today.
Three riders right now with about a 3-second gap. Bahati sitting in the middle. Zambrana, I think, is the rider on the back in that Stars and Stripes jersey. Keep an eye out on him. He's your current Masters national champion, Alex Zambrana, riding in that 50-plus age group. Remember, it's a combination of 40-plus and 50-plus riders that are all out on course right now.
We just watched Bahati skip a pole. Not going to do any work up in that breakaway. He is going to leave Zambrano and company to their own devices here. Looks like Bahati going to pull the plug out of the front group. Let the other two go. Just wasn't feeling the vibes up there today.
Yeah, one of the stronger Masters teams with Texas Roadhouse Cycling. Marco Alidia, a very good sprinter as well, is on that team. Former road professional, but again, the strongman. If you're going to have a course that you're going to be able to break away, I mean, tomorrow, obviously, with Crybaby Hill, a great course to be able to break it apart. But here today, also very challenging, going up to that Sound Pony turn. Good opportunity for these riders to try to break this race apart. But right now, it is all together. Look at them all following each other, now swinging from one side of the road to the other. Nobody wants to be on the front, but they all want to be near the front.
Well, this guy has been crushing it up here. You see number 400 doing a majority of the work for Anthony Aker, the Canberra presented by 5 and 20 squad out of Georgia. Aker not afraid to dig deep here and lift the tempo of this group. Well, if you are wondering what's going on stage, so are we. Welcome to Tulsa Tough Weekend. I have just been handed a golden ticket to Sound Pony, where it sounds like they have a cash grabbing good time going over there. Unfortunately, Frankie, there's only one of these golden tickets, so we're gonna have to fight to the death for this. I don't know if Frankie can handle Sound Pony at this early in the day.
Once again, a big thank you to Don Thornton Automotive Group, right, that black Cadillac. Your lead pace car making their way through. Got our official motorcycle right behind, and then a brand new group forming. 2 riders now trying to be able to break away. 3 riders behind them. I talked about this was a course to be able to break the race apart. That's exactly what's happening right now. Oh, no help. Look at that. He's sitting on. Chris Stewart wants nothing to do with trying to be able to get up the road, and so now we have a whole new race starting to take place.
A lot of that sitting on going around this field, as a lot of these guys not really looking like getting ready to do some work today. Maybe stayed out a little too late in Blue Dome last night. I don't know.
Just like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, we have the golden ticket. That's right, the Sound Pony golden ticket. We're going to be putting that up for grabs as a preem for one of our Masters riders. Whoever can cross the line, you're going to have an opportunity to be able to go up to Sound Pony and take the cash grab. So we're going to be ringing a bell because it's going to be a preem.
Attention riders, it is a Sound Pony golden ticket cash preem. You will get some cash out of this, but you got to grab it first. Sound Pony golden ticket cash preem, amount TBD by you.
Riders all together in the first half of the lap, but on the uphill, the guy's Brendan Hausler who's leading him on the downhill right now. 4 riders separating themselves. Remember the Sound Pony preem up for grabs. Jamie Carney tucked in right behind him, trying to be able to latch onto the back of that. It's Brian Hill in the orange jersey. Brian Hill also racing for Texas Roadhouse. Those are the riders in that bright orange jersey. Now coming around that final turn. Preem up for grabs, preem up for grabs. And that's going to be Hausler, not even challenged with the strength that he's showing. Brendan Hausler picking up our Sound Pony preem. Coming up next, and we're on time, men's category 3. Men's category 3 coming up at 3:20 p.m. as our category 3s will be getting ready to race for 50 minutes. And after that, our category 1-2s at 4:15. Riders, we're doing another preem, $100 preem. $100 cash preem, $100 cash preem, winner of the lap. Got to catch the leaders, $100 cash preem. $100 cash preem, winner of the lap. Chris Carlson, one of the last riders to latch onto the back of that group. Jamie Carney has made it up there as well. That hill starting to do a little bit of damage to many of the riders that are out there. 90 riders on the start line, 50 minutes of racing, and we're down to our final 11 laps. So on the backstretches, they're going up the hill. There's 12 riders that have separated themselves, probably with about a 3-second gap on the rest of the field. Couple riders right now trying to be able to jump across the gap, realizing that is a big group that's starting to be able to pull away. Jamie Carney sliding into second position. Little glance over the shoulder, trying to be able to see who's going to go for the cash. Carney now launches out, going to the far side of the road. Hausler trying to be able to follow the wheel. But that'll be Jamie Carney picking up that $100 cash premium as he coasts, waiting to see what's going to happen behind him. Here's that 12 riders I was talking about. There's the 3-second gap. Those are the riders trying to be able to jump across. Alarm bell should be going off. 10 laps to go, riders. 10 to go.
Alarm bell's going off in the front group as well. You heard them kind of trying to remotivate each other, saying, hey, look, even though it broke up because of this sprint, we can get back together and keep this group rolling. So there is some motivation in this front group to maintain the gap that they've built, even though they had a couple guys hit out and leave the group going for that preem at 10 laps to go. I think that group of 11 or 12 guys realizes they got a pretty good opportunity late in the race here.
Zambrano with that Stars and Stripes jersey has made it into that front group. Brian Hill, I believe, has made it in there as well. Carney is in there. You got a rider in Skyway with that white jersey having a little bit of problems on the backside with his chain. Not able to go across the gap the way he wanted. Look at all the coasting going on in the front group. Nobody's willing to commit. Everybody wants to be able to sit on. Texas Roadhouse raising his hand, looking for some reinforcements. The problem is there's nobody there. Big gap behind our lead 12 riders as they come by. It's going to be 9 laps to go. Riders' lap cards are up. 9 laps to go. Lap cards are up. 9 to go, 9 to go. Gap is 6-second gap.
12 guys, 6 seconds. Here comes B. Hill. Going to start chasing things down for Brian Hill on the Texas Roadhouse squad. Clearly saw his teammate up in the breakaway, put the hand in the air, and now Hill is going to try and execute his wishes and chase this one down. What happened was the lead guy up there in that front group of 12 for the Texas Roadhouse team looked around at the other riders in the group and said, I can't win out of this group of 12. I'm the wrong guy to have here. So he alerted his teammates behind him that, hey, look, even though we've got a guy up here, we need to shut this breakaway down because I don't care about getting 11th place. I want to win this bike race today. And I'm not the right guy to do it out of this group. So Texas Roadhouse going to close this one down. That'll open the door to a reshuffle right here. The breakaway, starting to attack itself again. There's going to be a lot of shuffling and reshuffling in this group here as they go just over 33 minutes in. And once again, group regains contact, but they're going to string it out again and split this one more time.
6 riders right now finding themselves flying around that final turn, coming out of the home stretch. Little glance over their shoulder. They're going to have, again, 3-4 second gap. Going to have 3 riders trying to be able to come across. Jeremiah, these are your Masters riders. Look at them. Here's the breakaways. They're trying to be able to stay away.
A lot of new faces up on the front here. That is a new group getting away at 7 laps to go on the counter, and field is responding to that one hardcore. Todd Gill trying to chase this one down in the front of the field. He sees what's happening in front of his eyes and realizes that it's not going to get any better. If that group goes, it is gone. So got to strike while you can with that gap at just a few seconds. Never going to get a better opportunity than this. Group back together, going to see 6 to go here as your solo leader trying to figure out what to do about the group behind him, Bryant Funston. Number 414 with 4 off his back door. And now Texas Roadhouse leading the chase at the front of the field. Big effort from them as well. Writing some big checks from Andrew Messer. More than likely, I think this probably comes back to a group of 5 off the front here. Perfect number for a breakaway late in the race. That's just enough guys to get organized without being too unwieldy. So I'm liking the split here happening late in the race. I've also liked a lot of breakaways that haven't worked out in my day. So I'll get back to you in 5 laps from now.
Rider in that white jersey who made it in that front group, 2nd place yesterday. He knows he had to be able to get rid of Hassan Bahati, the very good sprinter that won at the Blue Dome Criterium yesterday. So got to be able to watch out for him as he's trying to be able to stay away. Drew Christopher in that white jersey. Former Masters National Champion Owen Schott, coming out of Florida, has made it in there too, and a lot of coasting right now. Their jaws are going back and forth, a little bit more gabbering than they are doing pedaling right now, trying to be able to force somebody else to do the work, and they're going to be seeing 5 laps to go. Gentlemen, you got 5 laps to go. It's a 15-second lead, 15-second gap. 5 to go, 5 to go.
Group working well together in that lead group. Built up 15 seconds. We'll start tracking that. Meanwhile, we're going to bring the field starting right here. This is a field preem for 100 cash riders. Field preem for 100 cash. Leaders not eligible. Field preem. Gentlemen, field preem.
Big thank you to Smith Farm and Garden. $100 cash for our Masters, all coming from Smith Farm and Garden. $100 on the line for the field. That means not for the first 4 riders. Those first 4 are all working together. They might not sprint for the money because they're trying to be able to figure out how they're going to be able to win the bike race. In the main group, guaranteed, we're going to have guys sprinting, giving us a little bit of excitement when they come across the line, trying to put that $100 in their pocket. In the meantime, we're going to be coming around 4 to go. Who will win the FC Tulsa Arts District? Tulsa Roughnecks, you know, the soccer team founded in 2015, Oklahoma's premier professional soccer team. playing in the USL. This is your FC Tulsa Arts District Criterium. Day number 2 of our St. Francis Tulsa Tough.
Boy, that preem took a toll out there on the group. A lot of guys need $100 in this field, apparently. Market must be down this week. I'm looking at about 6 guys who have gone clear of the main field. They will be eligible for this preem because it was only that lead group of 5 that was not eligible here. So these will be your leaders on course.
Riders 4 laps to go, 4 to go.
And now here's your preem sprint coming down the line. Cash money to the first guy across. And that's going to be a nice, easy pickup for 422. Checking over the shoulder for Brendan Hausler, making sure he's got the money in the bank. And all of a sudden, there's now a 3rd group on the road as those guys going to try and roll this one after finding the gap to win the preem, but now they've got about 6 seconds over the front of the field.
Now we got a couple riders trying to be able to go across that gap. Right now, sitting at about 20 seconds. Rider on screen right now has a teammate that's in the front group, so I'm not so sure how much effort he wants to be able to put in. Now we got a rider dangling off the back. He's going to be able to latch back on the downhill, trying to be able to see who that is. But one rider struggling with our lead group of 5.
Well, it was 5, and now it is 4.5. This guy trying to hold on to the back of this group. Make a little noise for him. Let's see if we can get him back up there. Back in his breakaway. Come on. That is a painful look for Owen Schott off the back of this group. He was riding with those leaders. Those guys continuing to put the pressure on, and Schott is imploding out there right now.
Riders 3 to go, 3 laps to go. Time gap's 20 seconds. David Richter has made it into that front group. Phil Tinsman is in that front group as well. Tinsman coming out of California. Riding for Titan Racing. David Richter, Texas Roadhouse Cycling. He is out of Kentucky. Drew Christopher, 2nd place yesterday in the white jersey, is in that front group as well. Owen Schott blew up his legs, has been eliminated from that 5-rider break. So we're down to 4. When we come around, it's going to be 2 laps to go.
Well, you really realize one thing about riding here. When it goes bad, it goes really bad. It's like cracking the engine block in your car. There's no coming back from redlining out here in a breakaway. So you're going to watch Schott probably even go off the back of this field. I wouldn't be surprised if he couldn't even hold on to the main group, because again, when it goes upside down, it's not a pretty sight here, and I think that's what's happening to Schott right now as he completely locks up out of this front group. Wrote a check that his legs couldn't cash today. Lap counter going to take us down to 2 laps to go. Now, these guys in the front group have been friendly so far. They've been working together to stay away from the main field. But pretty soon, they're going to realize they don't need each other anymore, and the infighting can begin. Your 4 leaders seeing 2 to go, and I think they are gone. Chase trying to get organized here, with a heavy emphasis on the try.
Riders right now on that backstretch again. 4 riders trying to be able to pick up the win on day number 2. One of those riders was second yesterday at Blue Dome. Can he make up and come across first? Can he be on the top step of the podium as Drew Christopher in the white jersey looking to redeem himself? The other 3 riders making it into the breakaway. As right now we're getting ready for our 1 lap to go. As I got my official bell ringer, Thomas getting ready to be able to ring the bell with 1 to go for our Masters.
So again, you're going to be looking at 4 leaders who have built their gap over the group. David Richter, Phil Tinsman, Brian Funston, and Drew Christopher. Your 4 riders in this front group making their way down. They're going to get the bell for 1 lap to go, starting right here. This is Christopher in the white, leading it through. 1 lap to go, guys. 1 to go, 1 to go, 1 to go. It's going to be some great tactics out of this group of 4. So Tinsman up to the front now in the green. These guys going to get 1 to go on the line here as well. That's Jamie Carney leading the way at 1 lap to go for your main field. 1 to go, riders. 1 lap to go. So now the game is on in the breakaway. It's all about positioning right now. They're fighting for the best spot coming out of that last corner, which is probably second position, because you want to draft off of the lead guy even out of that last corner until about maybe 50 meters before the line. That's where you want to come around. So they're trying to time this perfectly. The problem is everybody's trying to time the same thing to get this right. So Tinsman going to try and lead it out here. He's got David Richter on his wheel into second spot. Drew Christopher right behind them. But now you're going to see Brian Funston launch it into turn 6 here.
Yeah, one thing to keep in mind is Funston is the original rider to be able to establish this breakaway, getting up in the road. They're going to battle it out towards that final corner. All eyes right now should be down at the final turn, waiting for our leaders to come around, all 4. Funston going into the final turn first.
Don't forget, you got a local in this group. Drew Christopher, the guy in white, going to lead it into the final corner. Let's see if your Tulsa hometown favorite can pull it out of the sprint here. Christopher going to lead it out. He's got Richter on the wheel. Here comes Drew Christopher in Tulsa, from Tulsa, for Tulsa. Drew Christopher, your winner in the Masters race. Field going to sprint it out. Bahati gets the best out of that group. But Drew Christopher gets it done out of the breakaway. Tulsa, you got a hometown winner in your Masters field. Boy, Christopher called his shot early. Long way out. Let it out of that last corner. If you're watching on the replay, you can see he already got the gap there, which means that drafting doesn't really matter for the guy in second, because Christopher was far enough ahead out of that corner that there was no draft to be had. And he holds on and finishes it off out of the breakaway. Great ride for Tulsa's Drew Christopher.